Hey there everybody, it's game number 2, Flash versus MC. Yeah, screw you, Spot TV Games. On Overgrowth, one of my favorite maps. Good luck, have fun. No God in it this time. I'm sure MC's got to be a little bit back down to business here. Not joking around as much, because this, I believe, puts his tournament on the line from the group stages of IEM Toronto. Games that I didn't get a chance to watch. The first game I thought was very interesting. Just a very standard kind of macro style, but that's when the control of the army and harassment and just your ability to hit EMPs or storms, Viking positioning, just the small details really kick in when you get two players so good at macro in the late game. Just who's got the better control, who's got the better smarts. And there's a couple things in that game that I thought MC could have done a bit better at, particularly after he lost his whole army. He tried to do a sweep attack behind the Terran, but lost all of his colossus, and then the bio came down uncontended, and then he kept making colossus, but he had no stalkers or anything to really, control the air. So that for me was a little strange, and it's difficult to go into just Zealot High Templar, but you need to go into stuff that obviously you have a better chance at. Colossus seemed good, but just so expensive, and they didn't pay off for him after that. So hard to recover. We did see a CC first out of Flash last game, and MC's going for a very fast scout once again as his gateway is going down. I'd love to have been a Forge, actually. I haven't seen a good cannon rush against Terran at a pro level in a while. And then the Terran will go for a scout as well. Maybe go for an engineering bay block. I loves me some engineering bay blocks. He'll likely be going for the old Reaper expand. Standard, smart, safe. Why not? We'll see if MC is going to come down to discourage this as well. Going for a Zealot, very risky if you know your opponent's going to go for for a Reaper first. It'll get sniped and not really pay off well enough. I'm surprised. I'd like just engineering bay him in the face, just bleh. We'll scout one gas. Zealot is being made, no second gas. Sees the second pylon, that's the really important thing to scout. Make sure it's not a proxy or really early proxy. Double check something. Just waiting to see the timing of that second gas potentially. I'm very surprised he didn't go for an engineering bay block. That for me seems... Oh, he cancels the Zealot. Very smart from MC actually. He cancels that Zealot so he's got an extra couple bucks. Throw down that Nexus. We'll see the time of that Nexus. Mothership core out. Command center slightly ahead. And a reactor out of that. Reaper coming down here. This probe. Is this probe going to be sneaky sneak? I think it's going to be a little sneaky sneak. DTs. I'm thinking it's going to be DTs because if it was going to be for a starport, you'd probably put it somewhere over here where it's a little bit faster. Reaper goes for a bit more scout. I don't know if he saw that second gas yet or not. He did not see that second gas. Keep my eye on you, little bugger. Lots of Marines coming out. Engineering Bay, very fast in Engineering Bay +1. This will likely be that really fast Marine timing where you just kind of go across the map, snipe 9 or 10 probes, lose everything, but then you have that opportunity to just do a ton of very difficult to deal with damage. Command center, orbital. Still just chilling down here. Just waiting. Cybernetics core is finished. Robo on the way, so I guess it's not going to be a proxy. I'm not too sure what that guy's doing down there. Unless MC forgot about him. It's just kind of strange for me. Back at home here, lots of bio pumping out. Kind of surprised he didn't throw down a turret. I know you don't want to spend that money, that's 2 more Marines. But if you're going to push across the map and you get caught by an Oracle, you're just a sad panda. Actually, that happened to me not too long ago. I was playing 2v2, and if I have Skype on, it mutes my Starcraft audio. I know there's a way to fix that, I just haven't done it yet. But when it does that, I was playing 2v2, and it was attacking, came back, and there's no probes left. Like, what happened to my base? Oh yeah, like an Oracle went in there. I figured you would have dealt with that. No, I couldn't hear my probes under attack, so I lost essentially my entire economy. But that's how it goes. Marines are chilling just in case there is an Oracle. Flash is good enough. He probably knows what the Oracle timings are. Say that if it's going to happen, it's going to happen between the 7 and 8 minute mark, something to that sense. Stim pack, going to be finished up in about a minute, about 100 in-game seconds. +1 will be done here soon. 3 racks, oh no, 2 racks, there's the 3rd racks. Factory, a little bit of it. It's a bit of a different timing than I'm used to seeing here. Are Protoss players actually getting out Immortals? It's a bit strange for me. I know you see a lot of top Protoss players right now going for really, really fast robotics bays so they can get out Colossus really early on. The trouble with that is they generally don't have thermal lance, so they can't defend worth crap. But there are already 2 Immortals, so this is going to be some sort of big bust. I guess he finally figured out about that probe over here. The Protoss player wants to go for big bust. You can see the turret's finally going down because Flash is a little bit concerned. He doesn't know exactly what his opponent is doing. But the Terran player is also going for a ton of units. Like, there's no 3rd command center or anything behind this. Yeah, you see Flash was going to go with his whole army. He pulls it back, so he wants to disguise his numbers. His intention is to attack. Same with his opponent. So we'll see which one of them is stronger. Stim is finished. +1 is done. +1 armor might be done by the time this attack hits. So the Protoss player is going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. Yeah, these immortal timings can be pretty good. They can be very, very powerful against a lot of bunkers. But because it's not a 3cc opening, just think Flash is going to be able to deal with this. About 6 Marines, they would be better at the front. Flash is going to move out. This could get awkward now. Now, Flash could lose a ton of units here. He's in a terrible spot. He's going to lose most of these Marines at the front. Bunker goes down. Mothership Core gets sniped though, but both time limits are already spent. Flash is just going to evacuate. This is actually working out a lot better for MC than I thought it would. I think that's just because Flash lost so many bio for free. Caught out at the perfectly wrong time. Like, look at the size of this army here. Immortals, all of these sentries down here to be able to get the great force fields. Lots of SCVs caught at the front here. Picks him up, at least he's got that. But he's pretty contained now. He does have medevacs out, so he does have the option. He's going to pick up a Widow Mine and make a run for it. He's got this watchtower to know. There is an observer on the way. Let's see if that works out for him or not. Why am I lagging? Don't lag. There's no reason for you to lag. Units at home now. MC's worried about there being some sort of counterattack. He's right. Don't know where the observer is. That Zealot, that's gotta be so shitty. Like, I guess I'm ready. Bring it on. Blink is on the way. Did we just see a warp prism pop out? Did I see that? Yes, there is a warp prism popping out. Terran player, let's just look at what he lost in that. He lost 11 workers. Not as bad as I thought it was. He's only down by 8 workers, and he does have mules. So he's not in a terrible spot. Lots of medevacs out, 1-1 upgrades. Double forge going down right now for our buddy, Protoss buddy. +1 armor started, but it's going to be a long ways off for that. Flash will find this pylon hidden over here. Zealots in the War Prism, nothing cooler to drop right now. We'll see if he gets caught out once again here. MC does see this army moving out, so it'll be a great time to drop some units. Flash is obviously reinforcing to his front, so we'll see if that works out for him. Cannon's going down. Pretty... I'm not going to say he's playing afraid, but he's playing like rather defensive when I think he did a lot of damage in that first attack. A little surprised he's playing that timidly, I guess I would say. Supply-wise, MC is in the lead. None of these players are going for a faster third base on this game, as opposed to the last game where they both went for pretty fast third bases. We'll see if MC moves out now to get one. Warp Prism still in position to go in later. If you don't kill that Warp Prism, it's always in the back of your mind, like, man, what if it just comes in? What if I move out and there's nothing there and he warps in like 10 Zealots? I'm screwed. That's very true. That's why I love doing me some Warp Prism attack. We can see, once again, the Observer sees the army moving out. In comes the Warp Prism. Just like that. There's no Colossus out yet. +1 armor is about to finish. +1 attack, so Y is off. The Terran army is at 2-1, so we'll have a 2 upgrade advantage when this fight goes down. Does clean up a couple of those Zealots. Not too much damage happened. Bio's a little bit split up here. Pretty good force fields. Nice Widowmine here. Takes a lot of health off those Zealots. One Colossus in there without Thermal Lance is going to get focused down. MC does a very aggressive blink here. But he's losing a lot of supply in this. Already used the boost on the medevacs. Sometimes that's a mistake. You just have like this instinct to want to boost. Interestingly, this one medevac at the front was taking a lot of shots rather than the army. And I think that was intentional by Flash, which is really cool if that's the case. One more Colossus out. Thermal Lance is going to be done in just a second. Another aggressive blink forward. It's going to cost them some Stalkers there, though. I think Flash was anticipating that was going to happen. Lots of Marauders in the back. And that Colossus goes down so fast. Manor Mule. Flash is up by a ton of supply. There's nothing the Protoss player can really do here. He's going to pull his probes to fight. That... Is he on auto repair? Oh, I thought he was repairing medevacs, which is always cute when you do that. Oh yeah, that was intentional. I dropped that mule to help my army out. Lots of probes going down. This is all that's left, essentially. Another Manor Mule. And Flash will take the series 2-0, and this was actually his qualification round that got him into the round of 32, I believe, from the group stages. Fantastic. Loves me some Flash. SeKo Starcraft. Thanks everybody for watching. We'll talk to you later.